Hi guys, it's Violet. I wanted to come on here and answer a really interesting question that I got, which was how to get more comfortable or deal with the anxiety surrounding other people holding your baby in the beginning. And I definitely can relate pretty strongly to this. With my daughter 7 years ago, I would say I was pretty cautious without even really realizing I didn't let a lot of people hold her. I think it was just me becoming comfortable as a mom, keeping her as close as I could. And I think you have to honor that in yourself and not be hard on yourself. It's your process. Becoming a mom and feeling feeling through that process is so personal and it's really hard. There's so much to get used to. There's so much to figure out in the beginning, that if you feel most comfortable holding your baby and not passing your baby around or handing her off to people in the beginning, if you're able to, and that's within a situation that you're able to sort of accomplish, then do what feels right. You have to go by your gut in the beginning as much as possible. But if it's feeling like you really want to be able to, have your baby in someone else's care in the beginning, and you're working towards that, then I would say start out with small steps. If you're going to be going to do some errands, that's going to take an hour. Have someone take care of your baby on a day where you're going to be gone for an hour, not where you need to be running around for 3 or 4 hours. So sort of baby steps in terms of getting to that point. And, if this is more a matter of finding the right person to care for your baby when you will be going back to work or out for part of the day for whatever reason, really take your time with that process, and as many recommendations as you can go by, as many references as you can speak to, as many questions as you can ask that person and vet that person, to check all those boxes. There's always going to be fear and anxiety associated, I think, with someone else taking care of your baby. But the more you can check those boxes, I think that weight will be lifted off of you somewhat in terms of the anxiety. And I just think also something to keep in mind with regards to letting people hold your newborn is that I think it's good for them. I think there's fear that you might have as the mom, and sort of letting go of control and having someone else watch your baby or care for them in that moment. But realize, if you can, that that's going to be really healthy, not only for you, because you get a little bit of a break and that's keeps you sane, but also for your baby, and that they get to know other people and they get to interact and kind of create a little more flexibility and go with the flow within your baby, because they're adapting to new people. So give yourself the time to get used to this huge step in your process of becoming a mom and learning about yourself and learning about your baby. So don't rush it if you don't feel like you need to rush it, and be gentle, because it's such a huge step to take as a mom. But you will get there, and it will be okay, because you'll take all the necessary steps to make it as safe as possible.